What's up, everybody? I just want to talk a little bit about this gaming controller that I get for my PS5 Pro. This is the Dinosaur gaming controller. It is made to use on the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Pro, not a PS4, not a Nintendo Switch, or no other console, maybe PC, but it's mostly meant to use on the PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, this is a controller, simply it's very affordable. You can get it off Amazon for 40 bucks. And they have other colors to this that goes a little bit higher. I think it's for 42. Maybe that's the holiday price right now, but I just got this for a couple hours and using it, I am so impressed. First thing first, when you buy it, it's going to come in a box like this, so don't expect nothing fancy, no pictures or nothing on the box. But it does come with a manual, and it got a styrofoam that protects it, and it comes with a bubble wrap to protect it also during shipping, and it comes with a USB Type B to C cord. So this is meant to charge it, and if you want to use this controller for the first time, you got to connect it to your PlayStation 5 and then hit the home button, and it will pair automatically, and it's paired forever to your PS5. So you could use it just like a regular PS5 controller in everywhere. In everywhere, I should say, not everywhere. All right. First impression: the camera not doing it justice. This blue is more like Carolina blue, so the camera make it look like it's darker than what it is. But this is a beautiful looking controller. One thing you got to notice off the bat: unlike the regular PlayStation 5 controller where it's smooth all over, and you just got a slight texture on the back for grip. When you hold this controller, right here, these two handles are filled with these grips right here, and it feels so good. And even when you rub it like this, it is so satisfying. And also, you got it right here on the back as well. So this controller comes with two macro buttons right here, so you could program it to your favorite move set or certain buttons on your favorite game. So just press it right here, and there's a button right here to reset it. It's a little hole. You just probably put a pin in there and reset it. This controller is actually a little bit lighter than the regular PS5 controller, and you can see the differences: PS5 button, home button, and you got right here at the front of the controller a turbo button. So you could select any button that you want to put the turbo on, and for certain games where you're tired of smashing the buttons all the time, you just select the turbo and you're good to go. And it's very simple. You just hold on to it and it flashes, and then just press it and it stops. Very simple. And it got several lights several lights for the Hall effect joysticks. Oh yeah, that's what I forget to mention. You got the Hall effect joysticks and Hall effect shoulder buttons and triggers, and they feel just as good as the PlayStation 5 controller. That I want to mention. And the buttons, they feel just a tad firmer, than the PlayStation 5 controller, than the buttons does on PlayStation 5 controller, and that makes it feel very, very good. For $40 controller, it does not feel cheap like the other ones. This feels very, very good. And we got the share button right here, the options button, and this pad right here. Everything works just right. There's no lag to it. So what I'm going to do real quick after I finish talk about it, I'm going to start up Astro World and do the beginning of Astro World, because when you buy a controller, when you buy a PlayStation, the Astro Playroom, I think it's Astro Playroom, is an introduction to the many features of the PlayStation 5 DualSense, and I'm going to do the same thing with this controller. Like I'm going to go back to it. On top, you got the Type C port to charge your controller, and this is what I absolutely love. The shoulder and the trigger buttons got all these bumps on it, so when you're playing a favorite game, even when I rub my finger on it, it's gripping my finger, and it feels so relaxing. And also, I like it because your finger doesn't slide over when you're playing a favorite game. Because sometimes, like the regular PlayStation 5 controller is so smooth, sometimes your finger accidentally slip, and you probably mess up what you were doing in the game. But with these bumps right here, you keep everything intact, and you won't have to worry about nothing. So turn off the light a little bit, so I can do some of the lights. and the camera not doing it justice, because these colors are very, very sharp, and it's not too bright and it's not dim. The light level is just perfect. So as you can see, I scroll through them, and I like the cool part where the D-pad also is light up as well. This is pretty dope. I like this pretty much. So it's it got a 1000 milliampere battery, and it also got a gyro 6 is gyro 6 thing going on for it, and it got dual motors for rumble features. So I was playing Spider-Man a little bit, so let me just get out of here and go to Astro, let me see, what's it called again? Astro Playroom. And this does not have a microphone, so you can't get to play and talk to your friends. But if you want to talk to your friends when they're playing, get your favorite headset that have a microphone, plug it in right here, and you do that. So let's just go into Astro Playroom. And just to let you know, once you pair this to your PlayStation 5, the volume on it's going to be automatically at 50%. So whatever sound you're going to hear, as of now on, is going to be coming through the speaker on this controller. So let me just bring the camera down a little bit. Let's start Astro Playroom. So the sound you hear now is coming from the speakers of this controller. You hear how loud it is? That thing is loud. You hear it? Yeah, that thing's loud. And the rumble is subtle and it's very nice. Yeah, the bad boy is vibrating. Wow. Yeah, everything is haptic about it. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the triggers, just like the PlayStation 5, they are adaptive triggers as well. Adaptive triggers, haptic triggers. Yeah. So, and it feels so good. Touchpad, very sensitive. This thing is loud. So the motion sensor, very responsive, and it does not. There's absolutely no lag. When I was playing other games, with the button when I hit the buttons, it doesn't lag at all. And like I said, the turbo is easy to use. What's this? And you're done. Okay, let's continue. It says microphone, but we already said, like I said earlier, this doesn't have a microphone, so I can't say. But boom. This looks very cool. Like I said, the weight on it is just right. Everything on this is perfectly balanced. So you know when you're going to game in, when you get in the game for hours on this thing, your hands won't get tired. And the build quality is phenomenal. For something that's only for 40 bucks, it's phenomenal. But I can't get over the fact that the speaker is so loud. Not going to be long with this video right here. Just going to edit it in a minute. Man, the speaker on this thing is so loud. But anyway, I'm just going to end it right here. I just want to show you that with this controller. I'm going to keep it for a couple of weeks, and then maybe after 2 or 3 weeks I may do a video to tell if this controller is still holding up, if it's breaking or if it's malfunctioning. But for the most part, everything is very straightforward, just like a PlayStation 5 controller, and this is a very good controller, man. I can't speak enough about it. But like I said, only been using it for this couple hours now. I'm going to dive into it with some of my favorite games. So if anything you need to know about this controller, just leave it in the comments, ask me any questions, and like I said, in the 2 or 3 weeks I'm going to do a video to see how this thing holds up, and if it's worth keeping or it's worth throwing the garbage. Alright, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope I catch you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. That would really appreciate it. Thank you very much.